In this video, I'm going to show you how to create the Ken Burns effect in CapCut step by step so you can turn a static image or clip into a smooth cinematic motion shot. This is a really useful editing technique if you want your content to feel more dynamic, more professional, and more engaging without needing any advanced editing skills. Whether you're making YouTube videos, reels, shorts, slideshows, or story content, this simple effect can instantly make your edits look much better. And before we jump in, if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more CapCut tips, and let's get started. First, open CapCut and start a new project, then add your media to the timeline. You can use a photo or a video, but the Ken Burns effect works especially well with images because it adds movement to something that would normally stay still. Once your media is on the timeline, tap or click the clip to select it. Now, move the playhead all the way to the very beginning of the clip. This is important because you want to set the first position before the motion starts. With the clip selected, look for the keyframe icon. It usually looks like a diamond shape with a plus sign. Tap that icon to create your first keyframe at the start point. This tells CapCut where you want the effect to begin. After that, move the playhead to the end of the clip. This is where the motion will finish. Now, adjust the scale by dragging the zoom slider to enlarge the image. You can also drag the image itself to reposition it and center the part you want viewers to focus on. For example, if your subject is in the middle, move the frame so the subject stays in focus as the image moves. As soon as you change the scale or position at the endpoint, CapCut automatically creates a second keyframe. That second keyframe is what makes the motion animation happen between the start and end of the clip. When you press play, you'll see the image slowly zoom and shift across the screen, which is exactly the Ken Burns effect. If you want a more subtle look, use a smaller zoom change. If you want a more dramatic look, increase the scale a little more and shift the frame farther to the side or closer to the subject. A good tip is to keep the motion smooth and not too extreme, because the best Ken Burns effect feels natural and cinematic. You can also apply the same method to video clips if you want to emphasize a specific subject or create a smooth push-in effect. Just remember that the key is setting one keyframe at the beginning and another at the end, then changing the scale and position between them. Once you're happy with the movement, scrub through the clip one more time and make sure the motion looks clean and the subject stays framed the way you want. If needed, you can fine-tune the keyframes until it feels perfect. And that's how you create the Ken Burns effect in CapCut. It only takes a few steps, but it can make a huge difference in how polished your edits look. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out more CapCut tutorials on the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.